Good morning. I've been thinking a lot recently about what we've been carrying. I know that during this last 18, 19-month period, pandemic, isolation, I've carried a lot. Carried new burdens, or carried old burdens in new ways. I've carried many of you through your prayers and through your need for prayer. You too, if you think about it. What have you carried? Who have you carried during this time period? And does it leave you weary? Does it leave you winded? Is your spirit tired? Your body might be chugging along as usual, but are you tired within? And it made me think about a parallel story from Scripture. This story about a man who could not carry himself. His legs no longer worked. And in order for him to get from here to there, he needed help. He had to be carried. Now, you and I haven't physically been carried during this time, but we too have needed help. Haven't been able to get from point A to point B on our own. The typical ways we'd navigate our world, moving in and out freely of commitments or family gatherings, we haven't been able to. We've been restrained from carrying ourselves to those places and to those people. So this man reaches out to his friends and says, "Would you help? I've heard of someone who can help me carry myself." So his buddies pick him up, and they take him on a mat to Jesus, who can fix the problem. And it strikes me, our desire to want to do things on our own, does it prevent us from asking for help in the carrying? The divine says to us, "Come to me, all you who are burdened, and I'll give you rest." There's a promise there, where God says, "Hello, I know you're carrying more than you need to." Not that you can, of course. Let's keep piling it on till we're bent over double. But come to me because you're carrying more than you need to carry, and I'll give you the rest you seek. I'll help you move forward. And so I thought to myself this morning in prayer that, yes, we carry. Yes, I carry. But what does it mean in turn to be carried? To be carried by the divine? What do I have to let go of? And it's not just making a list, though I really think that's a good way to go forward. Write down, get it out of your head so it's not this gerbil in your mind scrambling over and over again, right? We carry unnecessary information in our brain as well. It's renting space in our brain. Write down what you have carried, all the things you've carried, the people you've carried, the worries you've carried, the concerns. And some of this feels so invisible, right? You don't get a gold star for carrying a worry. Nobody knows you have. If you carry a man across a river, people would notice and you'd feel better about yourself. Look what I did. Now you carry things for free. You don't get any credit for it, even from yourself. Write it down. Get it out of your head. And then look at that list and see what it would take for us, for you, to surrender and allow God to carry you for a while, to give you that rest you long for. Not such a profound reflection this morning, and yet I think it's so appropriate. Carry or be carried. What if it isn't either or? What if it's both and? What if we carry and we need to be carried? And what would that look like today if we were to allow the divine to give us the rest we long for, to let go of the burden we've carried for so long?